As well as caring for patients already in hospital and admitting new ones through A&E, beds must also be found for patients booked for planned operations.
Keilan.
12-year-old Keilan has been diagnosed with a severe form of scoliosis, a condition that means his spine is becoming increasingly curved.
We'd got back from holiday. He came into the living room. He'd had quite a growth spurt. He like come down to say, "Oh, look at my muscles. You know, I've like got really big," and he was kind of twisted on his hip, ever so slightly. And we rushed to the Leicester Royal Infirmary where they checked him out, done some X-rays, some scans, and it found the scoliosis curve. In 2 years, his curve is like 100% increased. It's caused his lung to not function correctly, so his breathing's down at 50% for a child of his age.
I'll have a little listen in. I don't think it's too cold. You want to check it? It's all right.
Keilan's condition is rapidly deteriorating. He's come to Queen's Medical Centre for a final examination before an operation to straighten his spine in 2 weeks' time.
Can you just take some nice deep breaths for me?
Keilan's operation will be performed by leading spinal surgeon Mike Grevitt.
It's not difficult to see that, there is this significant curvature there. It's really curved, and it's one of the more challenging curves that we'll be doing this year. You can see that where the spine bends in, this is the amount of lung he has on this side compared to that side. You can see how crowded his ribs are, which is what gives him the breathing problems that he has. He's got a big hump on his back, and that in a very slim lad is very noticeable, and children at times can be quite cruel, so that hump on his back will be significantly better.
Keilan's spine will be straightened by screwing metal rods into his vertebrae.
Our main job is to keep you safe, and what we want to do is keep you and all the bits of you as safe and healthy as possible. Okay? You got any questions?
When you come out of the operation, yeah, and you feel like you're really in pain, what happened?
So when you're first waking up, we start to give you some painkillers so that you're going to feel comfortable when you wake up. We will definitely help you with it. Yeah? We'll always be trying to get you as comfortable as possible.
Keilan's 12 years old, so he's got a level of understanding what's going to happen to him.
To be honest, he's not dealing with it very well. He's not sleeping at all very well, and he's obviously all over the place. It's impacting him.
I understand, yeah.
The operation can only go ahead if there is a bed in paediatric intensive care where Keilan can recover. A shortage of these beds has led to the operation being cancelled before.
As time goes on, his curve has gone from 35 to 80 degrees in less than 2 years. It's got to be done. Do you get what I mean? Where
I do understand,
you meet that road and it's got to happen.
Well, I think we're totally with you on that. So it's just been unfortunate because of no intensive care bed. I think you'd be really unlucky if we hit another bump.
So what do we do if we hit that bump?
We know that you've come this far and it's not been an easy journey, and so I'm sure, to the best of our ability, we're going to pull out all the stops for you, Keilan, to get you your surgery. And I'm sure that Mr. Grevitt is working with the managers and intensive care to do everything he can to make sure that things go ahead. Okay?
Yep.
So let's keep optimistic for that and do everything we can to make that happen. But we still won't start in theatre until we know that we've got that intensive care bed.
The cancellation, I find it very frustrating. You're just living in kind of a no man's land, and you don't know where you're going or what you're doing, or even now, we could be cancelled. It's just really frustrating.
The advice from the NHS to cancel all non-urgent elective operations does not apply to paediatric surgery. the morning of Keilan's operation.
You want to just have a sit down just in here for a few minutes? Someone's going to come and see you in just a second, OK?
He's been nervous. The last couple of nights he's been quite tearful, but he's literally been, I just want it done now. I want to start getting back on with my life. It's just him getting his life back. That's what's important to me.
The operation will only go ahead if there's a bed available in paediatric intensive care.
We're going to paediatric intensive care, which is, for our patient Keilan, is a necessary requisite for his operation because he's got complex needs and some potential breathing problems.
A shortage of these beds has led to Keilan's operation being cancelled before.
It is a fact that on any winter's day, there may be only a handful of beds in the country for paediatric critical care.
They haven't got a bed, they can't do my son's operation. The last time, it really, really upset him.
If I'm honest, I don't know how I'm feeling. It's just a numb feeling. Until he goes down for that operation, then no, I don't know if he'll have it today.
No. You can't do anything. There's nothing you can do and it makes you feel helpless. Because as a mum, as a dad, it's your job. It's your job to protect them, to make them better, and you can't.
We're further along the road to surgery than we've ever been, but that could all change.
Good morning, team. Good morning. Good morning. Kate. Okay, no, we're here.
So we can take your patient this afternoon.
Is it all right?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
absolutely
okay.
fine.
Oh,
fine.
bless you.
You're
Bless you.
welcome.
Okay,
All right, then.
thank
We'll
you.
see you later, Mr.
Cheers.
Garrett.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Hello, it's Mac here. Yeah, we've got a bed if you'd like to send, and I'll be down briefing you shortly, OK? Thanks so much, and bye. Good. Let's go.
I still struggle to get my trousers off at 12 years old.
Fluffy socks sometimes. Yeah. Drafty, right? Okay. Thank you.
How you doing? You all right?
Hello.
Hiya, you all right?
So, we're here. We've got a bed. Good game.
Yeah, finally we got a bed.
Yeah, I'm sorry about last night.
So why are you crying?
So Keilan, he's 12 years old, and he's got a really significant restrictive lung deficit.
Keilan's scoliosis means he may suffer significant breathing problems during the surgery.
Stop moment, Suzanne.
So his blood volume's just over 2 litres, so I think once he's lost 500, it's probably worth thinking about. And obviously, any time anybody feels that there's an issue, just speak up and we'll pause and talk.
You're a bit brave, aren't you, eh?
They know what they're walking into, and without being melodramatic, I always tell the patients and their families that we're putting them in harm's way in the expectation some good will come of it. But yes, for big curves like this, we are at times, facing some very difficult decisions.
The choices of him living and being crushed by his own body to the point of him not being able to breathe, not being able to eat, not being able to move, to will he survive this surgery? Is he strong enough? Can he breathe through it? Can he make it? This could go horribly wrong, horribly wrong. It's pretty daunting. You ready?
Please. That's it. You have to tell us afterwards.
Yeah, it's a secret. I'm not sharing, all right? So the thing to think of now is just think we're going to take very good care of you. Mr. Growett's going to do a good job. Next thing you know, it'll all be done. OK, big deep breath for me. Give me a kiss, Dad. It was fabulous, wasn't it? Thanks very much for your help. Take good care of him. You know it's a long day, don't you? It's some oxygen.
Our primary aim is to attach screws which gives us purchase to the spine, which allows us then to transmit some corrective forces to the spine via rods to straighten it.
Keilan is placed in traction and weights are used to pull his spine into position. Metal rods will be attached to the vertebrae to hold the straightened spine in place. Any damage to the spinal cord during the operation could leave Keilan paralysed, so his nervous system must be closely monitored throughout.
She's just testing that everything's working. You can see the feet moving. So she's stimulating the nerves to make sure that everything's working.
It's going to be probably in excess of about 5 hours and that's assuming we don't get a problem. So one of the biggest problems we're going to have, we may lose the spinal cord with responses, electrical responses, and therefore we may have to halt surgery or even abandon the surgery.
Keilan is halfway through his 5-hour operation.
Let's just put the screws in and then we'll have a break, okay?
There are signs his spinal cord may not be coping well with the surgery.
At the moment, the spinal cord monitoring is a bit difficult for us. The nerve's not working well, and we think it's direct pressure on the nerve from where he's positioned. So we're going to take the traction off because that may be part of the problem.
With the traction removed, Keilan will be repositioned to see if the responses from his spine improve. If they don't, the operation may have to be abandoned.
He used to do judo and dancing, and to see him like he is now, it's so difficult.
TA and
yeah, you can see they're all really, really good. It's sort of, I do think it's positional, and I do think he'll be fine.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good. All right, let's see how it goes.
He's had his fair share of things to deal with.
He was born at 28 weeks and he weighed 600 grams, which is £1.5. He spent 19 weeks and 5 days in the neonatal unit. Had a 10% chance of survival. He's always been a fighter.
Previously, you would have observed that the spine bent over that way, right? But now if you trace your line down, it's a lot straighter.
Last night, he said, "Can you take a photo of my back, Mum? Don't show me now, though." He says, "I want to wait until it's all done, and then I want you to show me what it looked like."
It's pretty really good. Hello, it's Mr. Griffith here, down in theatres.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, yeah. We're in the unit now, thank you. Brilliant. Thanks, bye-bye. We can go and see my boy. Your mum got you a bear.
He's give me some grey hairs, this one, I tell you.
Morning. You look a bit brighter.
Yeah, he's had a wash.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Do you fancy maybe trying to go for a little bit of a walk? Yeah? If we'll see how far we go. I'm not on about taking you like to the shops, just up and down a little bit, all right? Should we move your phone out of the way?
Keilan is being assessed by a physiotherapist following his operation.
All right. Do you want to have a roll onto your side then? To see how much you can do. Right. On 3. So you dig your elbow in. 1, 2, 3. So shuffle that bum.
How well he responds will be a sign of how successful the surgery has been.
Feel a bit wobbly? Yeah.
I can barely see anything.
Yeah, so just have a sit there for a minute. Is that because of your dizziness? Do you want to try and have a stand up? Yeah? Come on then. Right, those feet flat on the floor. Up you come. Right.
Good boy.
Okay.
Well done, mate.
Well done. Good lad. How's that dizziness? Bit better? Try have a turn round? Yeah? Good lad. Just keep stepping those feet. Good lad.
There you go.
Good lad. All right. Did really well, mate. Right. I'll pop back later on. All right. See you later.
Brilliant to see that. You just can't imagine it. You can't imagine getting to this point. You know, seeing him the way he were and how he was becoming really twisted to now, there's no words for it. There's no words.
Good evening. Good evening. All right. Good. Keilan, you want to go home, I gather? Is that right?
If you can, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's still hurting, but...
Is it manageable with all the tablets you take?
Yeah.
OK, good. How much tall are you?
He's 5'1". So I think we've got a gain of about probably 2.5 inch.
Yeah. Good. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I was going to ask, you know, in the future...
In the future?
Yeah. Will I have scoliosis then or not?
I think one can safely say no. OK? This is it. Over and done with. That's it. Done and dusted.
Been a long journey, but I think we're at the end now. Obviously, he's a 12-year-old boy that was quite disfigured, really, through the scoliosis. And I think in his own mind and his fear, he probably thought he was going to be like that for life. I know he's delighted with how he looks now.
Let's go. Just so proud of him. Some people go through their whole life without meeting their hero. I gave birth to mine.